Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex, and this is Talk, Wrestle, and Repeat. Now, don't forget, later on tonight, we have NXT's Vengeance Day live on Peacock, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, taking place in the F&M Bank Arena in Clarksville, Tennessee. Now, if you missed it this past Friday night on SmackDown, we ended the show with none other than the Tribal Chief, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion himself, and Roman Reigns, giving the American Nightmare and Royal Rumble winner and Cody Rhodes an ultimatum. Will he choose to be second best or first? And then Cody Rhodes letting Roman Reigns know that he will finish the story, but just not at WrestleMania. And by doing so, he steps aside for none other than the return of the Brahma Bull, the People's Champ, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock, with an intense stare down to the Tribal Chief. What could this mean for Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40? Also, I would like to acknowledge how excited I am ever since the Royal Rumble on the 27th of January that took place in the Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. The surprise entries of the Women's Royal Rumble of Naomi, Jade Cargill, and the TNA Knockouts champion, and Jordan Grace. I'm so excited for the future of pro wrestling and for the WWE Universe and all around. This is going to be an exciting show, short and sweet, just to keep you up to date. Now let's ring the bell. We have officially our first match set for WrestleMania 40 that was announced this past Friday night on SmackDown. We have the WWE Women's Championship on the line as the champion in Io Sky taking on the challenger and the Women's Royal Rumble winner in Bayley. Now don't forget, we are only 62 days away and it is live on Peacock, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 2 nights, Saturday, April the 6th and Sunday, April the 7th, taking place at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And moving along for tomorrow night, we have WWE's Monday Night Raw, taking place into Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri, live on the USA Network, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. We have the WWE's Women's Tag Team Championships on the line as the Kabuki Warriors and Asuka and Kairi Sane taking on the former Women's Tag Team Champions and now challengers Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. And next, now this is going to be a bit of a tongue twister and a long one. We have the WWE's Undisputed Tag Team Titles #1 Contendership Qualifier Fatal 4-Way match as DIY's Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa taking on the New Days and Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, taking on the Creed brothers and Brutus and Julius Creed, and finally taking on Imperium and Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. And following the next night on Tuesday, we have NXT live on the USA Network, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, taking place at the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Now, no matches were announced just yet, but it will be the fallout preceding tonight's NXT's Vengeance Day. Then on Wednesday, we have AEW's Dynamite taking place at the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona, live on TBS, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. We have a big announcement from none other than the CEO and GM of AEW, and Tony Khan. Then we have the AEW's Women's World Championship Eliminator match as Timeless Toni Storm with Luther and Mariah May taking on Stir It Up in Red Velvet. And then we have a trilogy match as Swerve Strickland takes on Hangman Adam Page, and the winner gets a shot at the AEW World Championship at Revolution against the current champion in Samoa Joe. Now, these two have quite a bit of history as they wrestled twice before, as Swerve Strickland overcame Hangman and became victorious in both matchups, one in Seattle on the 1st of October at Wrestle Dream of last year, and then at Full Gear at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles on the 18th of November in a Texas Death Match. Now, will Hangman overcome Swerve and not only finally defeating Strickland, but also receiving a title match that he's long awaited for. Then we have a 6-man tag team match as the CMLLs Hechicero, Mascara Dorada, and Bulbador Jr. takes on the Blackpool Combat Club and Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Jon Moxley. Then we have Chris Jericho taking on Kosuke Takeshita, being accompanied by Don Callis. And finally, we have the AEW's World Tag Team Championships on the line in a tornado tag match as the Absolute Ricky Starks with Big Bill taking on Darby Allin and Sting. And that will do it for tonight's Talk, Wrestle, and Repeat. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed tonight's NXT's Vengeance Day. I will keep you up to date for the following: TNA's Impact, WWE's Friday Night SmackDown, AEW's Rampage, and Saturday's Collision. Up on the screen, I will have for you the upcoming premium live events and pay-per-views as always. Now, of course, if you like this video, please click on that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you all again. Enjoy the show, and have a great weekend.